Of Christmases Long, Long Ago is my new book arriving for the 2025 Christmas season. Find out what Christmas was like centuries ago. Sneak preview, it was weird and spooky and rowdy, kind of gross sometimes. Find it wherever books are sold in hardcover from Lions Press and audiobook from Recorded Books. It's Christmas as you've never seen it before, and it makes a great gift. Here we are, getting ready to celebrate another Christmas. Whether you're listening to this episode on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or some other time, I'm glad we have a chance to get together one more time for the 2017 season of the show. Now, by the time this episode comes out, I'll be halfway to Arizona. When my wife and I moved to California from Massachusetts 3 years ago, we packed up everything into a rented RV and did a cross-country trip, staying at campgrounds in Nashville, St. Louis, Amarillo, and a lot of other places in between. We even visited Dollywood in the Smoky Mountains. It wasn't the kind of thing we ever imagined ourselves doing, let alone enjoying. But we've been wanting to do another road trip like that ever since. So this year, we're hitting the road for Phoenix to spend the holiday with family. I'll be sure to post pictures of everything on social media. So, let's take a look back at the 2017 Christmas season and create a little audio time capsule. After all, in just a few days, Christmas of 2017 belongs to Christmas past. One of the big stories was that we're facing a Christmas tree shortage. Apparently, we're still feeling aftershocks from the 2008 financial crisis. You see, it takes about 7 to 10 years to grow a Christmas tree. Well, 7 to 10 years ago, fewer people were buying Christmas trees because they had less cash on hand. So demand plummeted, and growers either produced fewer trees or closed up shop altogether. And now here we are, about a decade later, where the demand is back to normal, but the supply is not. It'll probably take a few years for everything to even out, so you can expect shortages and higher prices next year as well. And speaking of Christmas trees, upside-down Christmas trees are trending this year. Actually, the practice of hanging a tree upside down is a very old one. It goes all the way back to the Middle Ages, and it had a religious symbolism attached to it. But this current iteration is purely decorative. I'll get into all of that when I inevitably do an episode about Christmas trees. I can't believe I've completed 2 seasons of the show and I haven't gotten around to covering Christmas trees yet. But don't worry, I will. One more note on Christmas trees is that Starbucks introduced a Christmas tree Frappuccino this year. Apparently, it didn't go over too well. Ugly sweaters are still with us, somehow. I'm not shy about letting you know I am not a fan of ugly sweaters. I feel like that whole thing jumped the shark years ago. And now it's like a joke that was never funny to begin with, but people just keep on telling it for some reason. I have a feeling they're going to end up becoming a bona fide Christmas tradition, and one day I'll have to, grudgingly, do an episode about them. The Hallmark Channel put out a record 33 new Christmas movies this year. They keep ramping it up every year. And Netflix is getting in on the action too with their original movies A Christmas Prince and A Christmas Inheritance. I've seen both, and both of them are everything you want in a Christmas rom-com. Fox TV did a live presentation of A Christmas Story, and unfortunately it wasn't a big hit. You know what they say, don't mess with perfection. On the music side, plenty of new releases from some familiar voices like Kelly Clarkson, Mariah Carey, and Pentatonix. Gwen Stefani and Sia put out albums, and so did Hanson. I guess time will tell if any of the tracks we got this year will go into regular rotation on Christmas stations. The big toy this year were fingerlings. Stores were having trouble keeping those on the shelves. And of course, there was the usual superhero and Star Wars stuff, including that $800 Lego Millennium Falcon. One of the trends I'm most excited about this year is all of the new Christmas podcasts coming out. I really believe it won't be long before Christmas podcasts are standard holiday entertainment, alongside music and TV. Christmas is Coming is a new podcast from the Panoply Network. It's kind of like an audio drama for kids. There's something similar for adults called simply Christmas Stories. And lots of different shows where a panel discusses the latest Hallmark Channel movies. I lost count of how many of those there are. A bunch of us Christmas podcasters came together for a collaborative storytelling project this year. We read the classic story The House of the Seven Santas, and we're already planning something bigger and better for next year. So let me say that, of course, things will start to slow down on social media, but please do stay subscribed to Christmas Past and stay connected on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm working on some ideas for making Christmas Past more of a year-round thing. I'm not sure exactly how yet, but when I do, I'll be sure to keep you updated on social media and possibly through bonus episodes of the show. So stay tuned for more. And if you have any ideas for things you'd like to see, you know where to find me. Drop me a line on any of my social media channels or at christmaspastpodcast@gmail.com. Of course, this show would be nothing without you. Thank you to everyone who listened, subscribed, recommended the show to a friend. Thank you to everyone who shared a Christmas memory or left a review on iTunes or wrote me to tell me that you enjoyed the show. You don't know how much that means to me. I created Christmas Past because I love Christmas so much that I got the crazy idea that maybe I could contribute something to it. Maybe I could, in some small way, offer something to the world to make people's Christmas seasons a little merrier and brighter. So when I hear from you, it really makes my day. And it lets me know that you wouldn't mind if I came back again with more stories from Christmas Past. Now, this is Brian Earl signing off for the 2017 season. Wishing you a happy, healthy, and prosperous 2018, and of course wishing you, wherever you are, and whoever you're with, and however you celebrate, a very Merry Christmas.